Aisha Buhari pushing to dissolve Nddc Interim Management Committee. Indications have emerged that the presidency may again dissolve the Interim Management Committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission (Nddc). Dependable source told Daily Independent that President Muhammadu Buhari's nephew, Alhaji Mamman Daura, and the wife of the president, Aisha, are pushing for the dissolution of the Nddc Interim Management Committee following the new political order in the presidency with the exit of Abba Kyari. The Nddc's IMC is allegedly operating due to the impetus of the late Chief of Staff, Mr. Abba Kyari. Late Kyari was believed to be the man that pulled the strings all this while on Nddc present appointment. Sources claim that the First Lady Aisha Buhari, who has over time showed her frustration over undue influence asserted over the NDDC and other federal government agencies by some persons in the presidency, is said to be in a fight for the soul of the commission. Mama Daura is also posed to take the control of the NDDC and has primed a Deltan believed to be his political godson, named Withhead, to take over the affairs of the commission in an acting capacity. The source disclosed that Mama Daura, accompanied by his alleged godson, a former commissioner of agriculture in Delta State and a 2023 governorship Ofu, had recently paid a secret visit to the Delta State Governor, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, before the lockdown. The purported visit was to intimate the governor of what was in the offing and to seek his consent, the source claimed. The source on Tuesday disclosed that the power play among stakeholders in government coupled with the allegation of huge fraud currently rocking the commission. The presidency, barring any last-minute change of plans, may be dissolving the NDDC's IMC soon. The development is coming at the wake of call by People's Democratic Party (PDP) for an immediate system-wide investigation into allegations of fraud, stealing and looting of funds rocking the NDDC. PDP had lamented that the NDDC under the current management has become an automated teller machine (ATM) for corrupt political leaders and their cronies. On Monday, the party, in a statement by its spokesman, Kola Ologbodiyan, said that fraud has completely crippled the commission from delivering on its mandate to the people of the region. According to the PDP, the alleged looting was being perpetrated through the award of shady contracts, diversion of funds and sleazy procurement deals by officials, in a manner akin to earlier exposed looting in the National Health Insurance Scheme (NHIS). The main opposition party expressed worries that the NDDC management has not been able to give cogent explanations to the reported Lassa fever contract fraud, through which over 4 billion naira NDDC fund was alleged to have been frittered on hazy procurement deals. The statement said this is in addition to flimsy denials on the alleged attempt by certain interests to fraudulently funnel 5.5 billion naira out of NDDC coffers under the guise of procuring kits for the COVID-19 pandemic, a development which also traced reports that the NDDC had already spent over 1.45 billion naira purportedly for supply of kits and palliatives to Nigerians in 9 states. The PDP, however, rejects the attempt by the NDDC management to divert attention from the issue at stake, particularly by alluding to faceless detractors, while at the same time opting for internal investigation on the 5.5 billion naira COVID-19 contract allegation, instead of referring to the matter to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). But NDDC management, in a statement signed by its Director of Corporate Affairs, Charles Obi Odili, denied the allegation, saying he did not award contract to any company for the procurement of PPEs and other kits to fight the spread of COVID-19. Wow. I'm really speechless. Honestly, I'm really speechless. Corruption. It's like, it's the bane of this country. Corruption. I don't just understand. Elderly people, those who say, oh, they are educated. You see all the Yahoo boys on the street. EFCC, recently we just heard, because that is what they do routinely every now and then. You will hear that, oh, they've arrested some boys. Oh, Yahoo boys. They even, take the lives of those people. At times, majority of them are languishing in the cell. But ask me, the kind of offense those boys commit with the kind of those who we elect into office, those who are I don't know whether it's a fella that call them corporate thieves. These are corporate thieves. They don't even use gun, they don't use ammunition, they use their pen, they use all manner of things. You see their eye, like this. Elderly people, old people, and they will tell you they are educated. Majority of them cannot even stay abroad. They can't stay in a well-structured place. You will hear that, oh, they schooled in Harvard, they schooled in or whatever. But they will not stay. They will come back to Nigeria because they know that is a conduit for them to siphon money. And nothing will happen. What do you expect us to say? These are the things that has been happening even during the time of PDP. And it's still happening now. Is it not shameful? We just learned that even the president just appointed a dead person again into the ministry, one ministry like that. We're going to be talking that one later. But can you imagine, what do we want to? There is nothing we need to analyze. The overall of all this is that these people are just corruption. Majority of them are thieves. Let us not just even try to be, okay, let's just not to make a categorical statement. Majority of them are thieves. The people that we elect, oh my goodness. We see them, we'll be bowing them, people will be bowing down for them, they will be trying to take selfie with them and all of that. But when you see somebody who is carrying God, everybody will pick race. These are the people that were supposed to be picking race. A lot of shenanigans. They are not ready to do anything. And coming from a Aso Rock Wahala again, Aisha, Mama Daura, all of those people. In fact, we don't know where we are going to. They are all the same. Oh. Forget it. Forget whatever. Everybody, nobody is patriotic. The president is just there in the first place. He does not even know most of the things happening. You could see. They will tell you, oh, he's a shy person. He does not talk. He does not do this and that. We know that incompetence is there. We know that old age is there. We know that health issue, is there. A lot of things. They are making even the man not to be seen a lot of things. Because for her, Aisha Buhari, because Aisha, like they say, we know that she's not an official. Of course, maybe she's trying to protect her husband, because if you are trying to protect your husband, meaning that your husband is not even capable in the first place, which everybody knows. She's trying to protect her husband, because at the end of the day, the whole thing will come upon her husband. Those people, Mama Daura, she does not have office. Immediately the president came into Aso Rock. He left his personal house. Along with his family, they transported themselves into Aso Villa. And that was when Aisha had problem with them the other time. That was last year. You can imagine, what do we have to say? You want to tell us these people do not know what has been happening? They don't know what and what we are supposed to do. See, they would tell us that there's no money in this country. Somebody was telling a radio presenter that, how can you be telling us that Nigeria does not have money? Nigeria has money. You see that the presenter was like, oh no, Nigeria does not have money. Okay, the presenter had to okay, he could really understand what the angle the person was coming from. Okay, the Nigerian government does not have money, but the little we have is being shared among few people. And that is why we're having problem. If what we have, if we can use it judiciously, there will be no need for us to start borrowing money. Recently, the Senate has just approved the 850 billion naira loan request. They will go and borrow that. They have some project. What is the project that we cannot know? That are so crucial to Nigeria. We know the project Nigeria is supposed to be doing, but they will not name the project. That's some important projects. What are the projects? And the Nigerians not supposed to know the kind of project that we now know that this is what with the project, these are the projects that we're supposed to do, in the scale of how will I put it? To prioritize the project. This is how, oh my goodness, it's unfortunate Nigerians. Where do we go from here? Corruption is hitting deep. Forget all those rhetorics they sang to us in 2015. Oh, this is the When you talk of corruption, this is where the corruption is happening. This regime is, it's like PDP was learning how to steal. They didn't know how to steal. This is the real corruption at its peak going on. You can imagine what has been credited to, or alleged to Abba Kyari. See many things, many things. What is this? What is this? Hey, this is serious. Oh, this is serious. The only thing people are just doing, everybody just trying to mind their business, because a lot of people cannot take all of these things, in the sense that some people, they will be, it will be affecting them. Some people could even have a blood pressure. What do we need to analyze politically or intelligently, or I don't even know how to put it. You want to start this not support. In a nutshell, it's corruption. We don't even need to be saying NDDC quoting law, quoting the way it ought to go. It goes beyond that. At the end of the day, to sum it up, we are talking of money here. When you say that money has been taken, or money is about to be taken. Power Tuššł now for Aisha, Buhari and Mamman Daura is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Someone says Nddc is now a Fulani kick. Yes, Nddc is not looting now than when it was during PDP notes. Note, if there are changes going on and all this, nobody should distort it. Let it be done to a logical conclusion. And this one say, just because it was wrong under PDP doesn't mean the wrong should be allowed to continue under APC. If it is allowed, then where is the change that the APC government used to rise to power? Where then is the next level they promise to continue their stay? I think we should stop being sentimental so as to allow the right thing to be done. Exactly. Based on the antecedents of Godswill Akpabio, is not only a notorious financial vampire, but also worse than rat in his stealing habits. Someone say it is your generation that are financial vampires. Thank God they will remove that thief Akpabio. Okay. You are a thief and idiot, not Akpabio. Okay, come back to this one. You know, all the supporters and supporters. One thing that is pertinent, whether I don't see those who are always affiliated or try to support anybody, it is your problem. If you continue like that, it is your problem. We don't care where the horse is, where us is God. We don't care. We don't care. All we know that money is about to be taken, or it's been taken already. The shenanigans, all of them, forget it. If you are supporting this one, it's your choice. It's your choice, and again, it will not end well. It will not end us anything. Support whosoever that is all. And the worst part of it is that they are all in this together. They are all in this together. So guys, I don't want to make this video so long. Let's hear your opinion. Let's hear your take concerning these old stories. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.